Alright, we are back. So, we have, I don't know, a lot of garbage. Just lace wings and such. So it's 7 p.m., which means it is time to get our bum handed to us by Empress of Light, as opposed to our bum handed to us by Fishron. Because that has become our reality. Getting our bum handed to us. I guess there's no real harm in... Really... Did it really just, like... Oh, is it because we're not in the Hallow? Wonder how many people could do this blindfolded. I imagine there are people, because people... Someone out there... Yeah, there's... I have a hard time believing there isn't someone out there who can beat this blindfolded. Probably not much more than literally someone. God, I hate that attack. Like, I don't have where that one is within the pattern memorized. Because it feels like that one and the Sundance kinda just come at random, which they don't. I know Empress's pattern is, oh, piss off with the possessed armors. I know her pattern is fixed. Like, I'm aware of it. I don't know how you avoid the Sundance and those bullets. Like, I really don't. In fairness to me, I'm fairly certain I've killed Empress. I want to say I've killed her less than 5 times in my whole life. And they were all with gear that one might term adequate. You know, that was a cheap shot. Never is Summoner either. That's the other thing. So yeah. It's just that 1.4 never really... Oh, 1.4 didn't really hold me. The same way, like, modded does. So at the end of the day, 1.4 is... At the end of the day, it really is onto 1.3, only a big content mod. And in terms of weapons added, it is actually, I think, a little less. Or rather less. And I played my fair share of vanilla 1.3. That was where most of my things that were not soft core were concentrated. That was completely fair. You know. You know, I was expecting her to Sundance. You need a Sunstone to evolve Sunkern. Yeah? You shouldn't need to evolve it if you want Leech Seed. Ugh. Hey. Okay, well, it's gonna be Die to Fishron time. Do we have Auto Claws on? We need it for changing to our Shield Zulu in the Fishron fight. Good luck. I'm gonna need it. I don't know how to do Empress at all. If I had a Rod of Discord, it would be really easy, I think. The issue is I don't have a Rod of Discord. And now that I've thought about it a little more, I think Empress is probably going to be more helpful than Fishron. Just because Fishron, like, we only care about the weapons, right? And we all, well, the weapons and the wings, I suppose. Where's our fishing pole? It's in the piggy bank. Yes. Along with all of the loot we got when we killed Fishron once. You know, I think I am going to grab the cross necklace. It's not an accessory I'm exceptionally fond of, but desperate times call for desperate measures and all that. Is there anything in vanilla that reduces contact damage? I don't think there is. There's thorns. Which I guess we could use on Fishron. Okay. Fuck Fishron so much. Like, actually, fuck. The Shield of Cthulhu, I don't know if it's actually helping, because it's so slow. Like, this is not even really a dash. Like, I don't actually know if that's helping. God. I'm sure there's people out there who are laughing at me right now because they can kill Fishron consistently with remech gear, and to which I reply, how the fuck? Like, how do you deal with that third phase? It's literal bullshit. I don't know if there's anything to be gained from setting spawn nearby. Not to use the nurse. I don't use the nurse because I consider it dirty, but just from mirroring, probably not. I feel like we'd spend so much time using the mirror of the recall potions, and the mirror is not really practical as a snap reaction to things during a fight either, because the magic mirror takes almost a full second to go. Like, the mirror is actually real slow. That tornado placement was so unfortunate. try it with just the... Hello, on phone now. Hey, Sticks. We are... embarrassing ourselves against Duke Fishron. Because I genuinely have no idea how to dodge Phase 3. Like, I actually have no idea. Like, because I feel like when I try to dash out of the way of it, I just end up under it for the next dash. And dashing into it obviously doesn't help. So it's like, which way do I go, or do I not dash? I guess I could try not dashing, or try you. And I've tried using the Shield of Cthulhu, but it is, even though it lets you deflect it sometimes, I feel like it's too slow. Dash towards Society spawns, then go down. I wish. Dash toward, then go down. It's gonna be really hard to implement in the moment. Like, because that seems to imply that you're almost circling him. Oh, I didn't summon the UFOs. Do you like me having to mana potion multiple times to get out all of my summons? Oh. Should maybe get around to watching a no-hit of Duke Fishron one of these days and just practice a bunch and try to copy that. Because it's been a crippling disability of mine for, God, years now. I don't fight Duke Fishron unless I have to, and I either have to kill Fishron or kill Empress, because well, we lose this attempt. Because I need to get stronger for Moonlord. Like, I've tried Moonlord, and this loadout is not going to kill Moonlord. Wow. Didn't even get to Phase 3 that time. I hate this thing. We can at least embarrass ourselves against Empress instead of Duke this time. Or, because it's getting to be night. Wonder if I should just take the stuff and move it to the Hallow and try Empress over and over. Because I'd much rather the Soaring Insignia than anything except maybe the Tsunami. Okay, I have my summons. That's my little fed buff. am I doing for Wolfhead buffs? I have 30 left. I hope that's enough for the rest of the game. But oh, could you turn night already? There's night. Okay. Can I please put down the prismatic lace wing? There we go. I don't know why my game tends to lag a little bit when I'm near pylons. Like, it picked up these... Really? She fucking despawned for moving that far away. That was like barely a screen length away, and she despawned. What the fuck was that? Like, come on! See, I don't know her pattern in Phase 2 at all. What I was expecting there was she'd shoot the homing bullets, and there would be a Sundance after that. Obviously, there was not. I actually don't know her pattern in Stage 2 at all. Oh, I didn't get my buffs. Oh well. I also didn't do summons, which are... You know, I'm not even gonna bother using a healing potion for this. We're gonna die. We do actually vaguely have a limited supply of greater healing potions. Fuck it, I'm gonna heal, because, like, we're actually not terribly off. Okay, be careful, because, yeah. I don't know how you avoid getting trapped there, either. Like... I really don't know how you avoid getting... or how you guarantee avoiding that particular screw, where you're just caught in the Sundance. I guess, well, I suppose it's because I'm trapped at the bottom of the arena. So if I made a bigger arena, it would help. Yeah, I suppose. Or just try to avoid getting forced down. But I don't think there's a good way of avoiding getting trapped by the Sundance without going either up or down. And it's just easier to pull out of those projectiles up, the projectiles that precede it, than it is to do so going down. It would help if I knew the pattern. I really don't, though. Okay, I'm ready to die again. If it becomes clear we're not even close to killing Duke or Empress tonight, I'll probably end a bit early. Still, it's pretty clear to me that we're not even close to killing Empress. So I guess what we're trying to do is get the tsunami from Duke. But I guess the fish on wings would also help. Really, I dashed in. I will swear by that I dashed into that. I will swear by it. I was trying to focus only on dashing into Fish Run. Nothing else there. And I think it worked a little bit better than, whatchamahooza-da-dingles, than even attempting to dodge it, because it can't be dodged. Not by me. Like, I don't understand how to avoid Fish Run. Like, the 1s are easy, but the 2s and 3s feel like it's such that avoiding the first one is a catch-22 for getting hit by the second. No, that doesn't work at all. That doesn't work at all. How did I do so well the first time with that? Like that, you literally, even if you do bounce it, you just get hit by the next charge. Like, you literally just can't avoid the series of charges by bouncing it. I guess I got lucky with the cross necklace and it hitting me during my invincibility. That is the only explanation I can come up with, that I got lucky. I shouldn't have healed. Oh, you're kidding me. We got Feral Bite into Feral Bite confusion there. I shouldn't have wasted a healing potion, though. Like, I really shouldn't be wasting them. We have 81 left. And getting more is going to be a bit of a pain. God. We're gonna run out of money for the nurse eventually, as well. Hold up. Okay, we didn't summon our things. I shouldn't have potioned there. Not worth saving a doomed run like this. Piss off. No! Oh my god. Oh. 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 I'm so mad at myself there. I'm actually so genuinely upset with myself about that. I was so close to doing the impossible. Come on, you piece of shit game. That really sucks, yeah. I imagine being on the receiving end of it. I hate Fish Run. Like, oh, you know what's real? You know what really fucking ticks me off about Fish Run? Is that the only hard part is the very end, and it's bullshit hard. Like, it's retarded. Like, literally, it's bullshit. Where is he? Do we have all on summon zone? And you know what the great fucking twist at the end of this whole story is going to be? I'm not gonna get any of the things I need. Yeah. There is the thing about Escal is that, for what it's worth, there is nothing about Escal that is genuinely unfair in the way that this teleportation charge phase is. And it's like, what do you even do about that? Like, genuinely, I'm curious. What the fuck do you do about this? Like, I can't think of a part of the Escal fight that it's like, oh, that's bullshit. And sure, the harder part of the Escal fight is at the end, but not the only hard part. So it doesn't give you a... So you don't have to waste all of... It's not actually a waste of time, for the most part, to do the rest of the fight. Like it is with Fishron. Like, I'm honestly at the point of turning on cheat sheet and using God mode, to get to Fishron Phase 3. We're considering it. Like, maybe burning my healing potion. I love 150 damage from a ray. Oh, come on, that was horseshit. I think that I think I'm gonna keep doing this for a little longer, and if I haven't killed anything, by the end of the next session I do, I'm just gonna go play the new Calamity update and, like, put this, not out of my mind, but deprioritize it. Because I'm getting salty. And it's salty because it's faulty, and salty because Fishron is actually bullshit. I don't think Empress of Light is bullshit. Empress of Light, it's just that I don't know the second phase. If I knew the second phase, it wouldn't be that bad. But I don't. That was actually the game. I don't know if I would have gotten it without it, but the game stuttered a bit there, and I think it might have mattered for when I took the contact damage. I love taking chip damage from possessed armor. It's going to be charge and then rotation, and then it's going to do these, and then the issue is, yeah, we were too close to the bottom there. And man, yep, there goes the nurse. I know I'm almost considering just ending right there, but let's try another day of dying to Fishron and see where it gets us. And then I'll call it. Because I am certainly becoming more and more frustrated. Ah. Let's do a solar eclipse and then I'm gonna call it. Oh, where's our sword? Let's put away our graders. don't think there's anything that we can get here that even helps us. That's the great thing. Yeah, I'm fairly sure there's nothing we can get here that helps us anymore. I guess maybe the Moonstone for fighting Empress? Do we already have one? We do. Yeah, maybe the Moonstone is helpful for Empress. It's also the Neptune Shell. The new Calamity update, I believe, is out. The one that has the super interesting Wolfram armor. And I'm probably gonna start over there too, because I don't want to step into Calamity post Moonlord from vanilla frustrations. Calamity post Moonlord can be frustrating, and I'm at a frustrating point with Providence. And there's also the fact that Malice Mode has ceased to exist, so, like, you know, new update, the difficulty I was playing on ceasing to exist. That's a decent amount of incentive to just start over, you know? My feelings towards Providence in the aftermath of this stupidity aside. I will sort of miss Malice Mode. It definitely had more than its fair share of flaws. But there was enjoyment to be had to some extent. Like, I actually came to really like the way things were. You know, the thing I really liked about Malice Mode was actually pre-hard mode, now that I think about it a little more. Like, the fact that pre-hard mode bosses were genuinely really hard and fired some good gear was nice. As much as I find it really weird the way it ended up being balanced, because it was definitely a way of balancing the game that could really scare people who were just starting out with the new difficulty. Because you really did need all of the mobility. I have no idea what hit me the second time there. Yeah, honestly, I really didn't mind Malice Mode until post Moonlord. With the exception of Astrum Aureus, because Astrum Aureus was stupid. But I really did feel like Malice mode rejuvenated a lot of the pre-hard mode bosses that were becoming a little routine in death mode. That's how I felt about it. That said, like I said, I'm not gonna miss Malice mode post Moonlord. Like, for what it's worth, for a mod that is as centered on post Moonlord content as Calamity, and the post Moonlord content is good and it's fun, it doesn't mesh with me quite as much as the stuff before it. And it might just be because of the progression being structured in such a way that it's so utterly boss-centered. Which is even more so than hard mode. In hard mode, Calamity is already pretty boss-centered progression-wise. It's like the only things that get you new gear post Moonlord are bosses. And like, I think there's one. I guess there's a little bit of Abyss stuff, but not much. Which is strange how QOL actually kills off a lot of things that aren't bosses, progression-wise. But maybe it's the fact that the bosses are way harder post Moonlord, and the progression is boss-centered. Like, there's not all that much scope, or often not all that much scope to go off to the side, do something else, and come back to something that's got you stuck when you're stronger. Like, whereas in hard mode, you can always continue the vanilla progression. I wish this eclipse would just end already. I really do. What hit me? Apparently, there was another vampire that was very stealthy. Yeah, where is this other vampire that killed me? Because it should still be around. It shouldn't have despawned. I almost wonder if it's possible for, I don't know, the vampire's wing to hit you through the ceiling. Because I don't see another vampire. Finally, a moment of peace and quiet, 'cause I want to clean up the graves. Graveyards are both weird and creepy and embarrassing. And the more I think about the new Calamity update, the more I really look forward to doing early game. I really love the early game. I honestly kind of wish the entire game could be like it. Where, like, I wish there was more scope within the game to be able to progress by going underground and finding the stuff. And once you leave the early game, that's kind of just cordoned off into... And especially once you get to hard mode, that's kind of just cordoned off into a few distinct places. I wish there were more ways to implement it so that at any point in the game you could go underground and actually find something useful that isn't a rare enemy drop. Just think about it, like, there's hard mode, there's pre-hard mode where you need, basic mobility. Then there's the dungeon where you usually want something from the dungeon, and the jungle, which you usually don't need much from, honestly. Spores aren't really all that useful, and so it's really just looking for Queen Bee, which is an optional boss, at least as far as pre-hard mode goes. And then Hell, sometimes you need Hellstone. Well, you at least need it for the Bolton Pickaxe, but that's not much of a trip underground. That's one trip underground. And then you get to hard mode where you have the hard mode ores, but then once you leave that part of the game behind, I guess there is a decent amount of stuff. Maybe I take it back. Maybe there is enough scope for going underground and progressing that way. But I do still sort of wish that, I don't know, there were chests that were locked until you had gotten to a certain point in progression. You know what I mean? So that you could find that chest, or like new chests that spawned, or something like that, where you could find it and there would be a nice weapon in it. just a way of cycling the value of the exploration as opposed to just the value of the gathering. But that's been enough for now. I'm just gonna... I'll be back tomorrow. This game's been busting my balls lately, and my tolerance is certainly dropping for it. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed in spite of it being short, and I will see you next time.